all of you. Sai Ram. Welcome to Sri Satya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes. Let's learn English series with Mrs. Kalpana Heblikar. So now we are going to learn and dive deeper into English grammar. Okay. So now this time we are going to learn parts of speech. Okay. Now let us see. A word is divided. Each word in the sentence is divided into different parts. Okay. And all these parts, when we bring together, it becomes one sentence. So you have to know all the different parts of speech. Okay. So let us see what it tells us. Introduction to parts of speech. Okay. Now be very attentive, because this is very important part of the grammar, because with this everything depends. Your English language, your way of speaking, your way of writing. Okay. So this is very important. Parts of speech is a term used for one of the 9 categories into which words are classified according to the functions in the sentence. I'll explain you slowly. Parts of speech, okay, is a term, means it is a term used for one of the 9 categories. So how many categories are there of part of speech? 9. So 9 categories into which words are classified. Okay. So words are classified into, that is divided here from this side it will go on. So are classified according to the functions in the sentence. Okay. Yes, let us see now what is there. They are known as the word classes. Okay. Now what are these categories called? The categories are called as word classes. These are the main building blocks of grammar. Now I told you grammar, this is very important. Parts of speech is very important. So these are the main building blocks. Now what do you mean by building blocks? See, you might have seen a construction of a building. Okay. So you see the foundation. Yes. So before we do the building, we have to have a strong foundation. Otherwise what will happen? The building will collapse. Yes. In the same way, these are the main building blocks. So 9 categories are the main building blocks of grammar. Now the word put together to form a sentence fall into 9 parts, and these are called as parts of speech. Understood? So each word in a sentence can be divided into different parts, and these parts are called as parts of speech. I hope it is clear. Let us do it again. Parts of speech is a term used for one of the 9 categories into which words are classified according to the functions in the sentences. Okay? Yes, they are also known as word classes. These are the main building blocks of grammar. So now you think, I gave you a very beautiful example of the foundation of the building. So now when we ask in the exam, what is the main foundation or the main building block of grammar? You can say parts of speech. So it will come quickly. That's why we give easy and very lively examples. The words put together to form a sentence into 9 parts, and these parts are called parts of speech. Okay? Yes. Now you will ask a question. See, this girl is also asking a question. Why need to learn the parts of speech? Why should we learn the parts of speech? We know how to make a sentence. We know how to make jumbled words into a proper meaningful sentence. Okay? Now why to learn parts of speech? Okay, you also get the same question, right? Yes, I'll explain you. By learning the different parts of speech, we enrich ourselves to the basic understanding of the sentence structure and the English language. So now we understand properly how it is the sentence is formed and what are the categories of that word. We understand, and that helps us to better our English language. So by learning different parts of speech, we enrich ourselves with the basic understanding of the sentence structure and the English language. Okay? So, what are the 9 parts of speech? This is very important. So, word types are divided into 9 parts of speech. Yes, we have already done how many types? The first one is nouns. So the nouns are having subcategories and those are 10 types. Okay. Then we have pronouns. Pronouns are 11 types. Don't get scared. Okay. We'll make it very easy for you. Then we have verbs. Verbs are 11 types. Okay. Then we have adjectives. Adjectives are 13 types. Oh my God, it is very nice. Adverbs are 8 types. Okay. Prepositions are 8 types. Again, conjunctions 4 types. Yes. And then articles, determiners 4 types. And interjections 6 types. Okay. So now I'll tell you one thing, don't get scared. When you are in the first standard, you should only know what are nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, preposition, conjunctions, articles and interjection. What are they? In a simple language. Okay. Now as you grow further, that is you go to the 5th standard, 8th standard, all these types you should learn. Okay. So don't get confused. Even the parents who are following my classes and then teaching the children, don't put everything in the head of the first standard child. This is meant for LKG students also, it is meant for the pre-primary also, primary, secondary and higher. Okay. So as the child grows or as your ages, you see and learn the classes. That's why I have just kept 10 minutes, 15 minutes or 20 minutes class, so that you know where you are in English and then you got my point. Yes, very good. So now we will see introduction to parts of speech. Some words can be considered to have more than one part of speech depending on the context or usage of these words in the sentence. Okay. So one word can have 1 or 2 parts of speech together. Okay. Depends on the usage. Interjections can form a complete sentence on their own. Now we will see what is interjection in one of the nouns. So every sentence we write or speak in English have words that fall into some of the 9 parts of speech. Okay, either it will be a noun, either it will be a pronoun, either it will be a common noun, proper noun, or adjectives, adverbs, like that. So it is very important for us to learn division of the parts of speech. Now let us see parts of speech which are divided into 9 categories I told you. Yes, the first one is open word class and the second one is closed word class. Okay. Now we will see what is open word class and what is closed word class. Okay. So now open word class means it includes nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs. So this particular slide or the lesson is only for the higher classes. Okay. But don't when you are in pre-primary or you are in nursery, don't sit and make your child learn this. This is not required. Only tell noun, pronoun, like that. Okay. When you are small, then because they will not understand what it is and it will be very difficult. Then closed word class include pronoun, preposition, conjunctions, articles, determiners and interjections. Okay. Now what is a open word class? Let us see. This class can be altered, added to as the language develops. So as we develop our language, this can be altered. Okay. Instead of writing this, we can write a pronoun or something like that. Okay. It can be altered. But closed word class, this is constant and cannot be changed. So it cannot be changed. Okay. So understood. Now let us say again, parts of speech has categorized into 2. Okay. That is open word class and closed word class. So open word class includes nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs. This class can be altered and added to as the language develops. Okay. Closed word class includes pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, articles, determiners, and interjections. This class is constant and cannot be changed. I hope you have understood. Yes, very clear. Okay, now we will see what Sadhguru Madhusudan Sai says about speech. Okay, why we are speech, parts of speech, why is it important? Speech is important. Let us see what he has to say us. Practice moderation in speech. Yes, don't waste your time unnecessarily speaking unnecessary things. Okay, and what is important, that only you talk. Don't talk unnecessarily. So, practice moderation in speech and learn to be silent to know yourself. Okay. So, what did we learn in the previous classes? That in the depth of the ocean, the sound of silence, in the depth of the silence, the word of God can be heard, right? So, in the same way, this also says, learn to be silent to know yourself. So, only we say that God is Hridaya Nivasi, okay? So, He will be talking to us, always He'll be waiting when we will talk to Him. But we are so entangled with our friends, with our parents, with our kith and kin that we don't get time to listen for 1 second also to the God who is waiting for us. So, what we have to do, we have to keep silent more and talk to God within us continuously, so that he is our only friend and he is going to guide us always. Okay. So, this is the lesson which we have learned from part of speech. So, it's very good. Practice moderation in speech and learn to be silent to know yourself. This is said by Sri Madhusudan Sai. Okay. So, thank you for watching Sri Satya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes. Let's Learn English series with Mrs. Kalpana Heblekar. And I pray to God so that you can get the light of hope and grace and love always. Thank you. Sai Ram.